Hi, back with part 2, I guess, after the flag and record showing debacle late night. Yeah, some random stuff in that last one. This is going to be all black metal, pure black metal. Cheers. Cheers for coming back. Yeah, let's see. This is the summer, new era, a lot of new era, but Heiden's Hacht, Loose Orders, you name it. There will be, it's a feast. We are listening to actually the Pure with Heimliche Acht, their fourth tape. I guess it's considered their full length after 3 demos that came out. There you go. This is a tape that's playing. One of the Horrible Room acts that you can actually read Pure with Heimliche Acht. There is a Boy Scout on the cover, just like Joy Division. Very nicely done. Horrible Room, New Era, The Alliance continues. The titles, unfortunately, are, in Cyrillic or in, I don't know if it's Cyrillic, Russian, I guess. Why am I showing that? Why are we listening to this? This is one of the harder, not as hard as the other one, but one of the harder, I guess. It's always punk influence, but not on this anymore. There are a few bands, I'm not going to name, or I'm not going to get their names, but Pure with Zeitgeist, the new one, I guess, or no, the demo compilation, and then this one, which I'm going to struggle with even more, is more of the pure black metal, as you can hear. So this is the compilation with 3 previous demos. Now, knowing Horrible Room and knowing New Era, these are very bare bones, which is kind of unfortunate. They are not expensive records. New Era can be expensive, or is expensive in some cases. But this is a lot of material on a rather well-priced records. Why am I saying that? Because if you see, they made, I mean, there are quotes in here. Once again, it's from Ezra Pound. I'm not sure who that is, but the quote is nowhere to be found. There could be an insert with, the demo tape covers, because they're all in their own rights. Very nice there. That's a good start. Pure with Zeitgeist. They have nice covers for demo tape as well. It's, it's not a document. It's more of a just bare bones release. There is the beautiful new poster flyer for New Era with an image that I absolutely adore. I don't think it's doré. It's a bit too, although it could be, I don't know. Lowland's stronghold of underground black metal and sinister music. That's great. But yeah, Pure. Like I said, Horrible Room. There is, like this, there is some funk stomp still in there, but for the main part, it is mainly black metal. So that is what we are listening to. Now that we are in the flyer material, I'll show one more for them. This is coming later in 2024. On the other side is the Dark Blaze Stronghold book, which we already showed, I guess. And then a New Era magazine number 6, which I don't have. There is a Graveland interview, a very lengthy Graveland interview. Torrents from Norway, Ungrun, and more. But yeah, this is what's coming out. So the Zeitgeist LP is already out. You have Tyranny, Triumph, Genus, Damse Revolt with Afgrondstocht, 2 Liar of Golgothas, and Dutch Deranged and Depraved compilation featuring Botulistum, Apator, Christfighter, etc. No release date, no pre-order, no post, no gore, no sludge, no crust. There you go. That is the entire thing. It's again the wielder of death. So yeah, that is what is coming out. I'll put that also in there. And then the second one, I'll show the tape first, because in my hazy non-Russian reading way to go, I ordered both, I guess. But this came out, I think, last year maybe, or something. The law of honor: go along only on the path of honor. Fight and never be cowards. Leave the path of infamy to others. Better to fall in honorable fights than win by infamy. So, English, not his first language, also either. But yeah, this is the tape. This is a 4-track demo, I think, by this band. I'm going to check the dat wax because I think the name is in there. This is the blue version of this album, which is, I think, still available. It is called, I think, Volchi Kriuk, something like that. Lamstrom Division, I'm not sure. They used to go by that with this logo, I think, but here is Christ doing his Christ thing. Yeah, I think Lamstrom Division. It's not, it's an offshoot of Orval Room, I think, or one of the ones they are promoting. It's not, I don't think it's them, but I'm not sure. There you go. Like I said, a 4-tracker. There's still music, I hope. Yeah, even more black metal. It's basically the same sounds as on the tape, so I'm going to get rid of one of the two. If you want a copy, hit me up and we'll sort it out, because I can't hold everything. I think the tape is done. Don't know what happened to the tape. It just, I don't know. There should be more music on there. I'll figure it out. I'm just pulling random tapes that were on the, I cleaned everything, so everything is laying around. This is Incursion, I think, with Under the Shadowy Monolith of Satan from Torture Palace, the Bereft Raven. I don't know what his moniker is. I don't know. I'll talk about it. Yeah, one of those newer scenes of the United States that is of interest again, that seems to yeah, honor what came before. But I always said in these kind of videos, that is the music I'm into, I guess, if it's new. Yeah, probably on tape, like I said. Another one from the US. This came in a Diabolical Vitriol, I think, with that tape. Yes, this is the Blood and Crescent 2024 release catalog. Imagine that. These two already came out. Now, there is not that much in for the Arbor. I think I saw pop up too. There is Theosophia, then the Witch Sword, which the cover looked amazing in its simplicity, of course. Gauntlet Ring, Arbor, and then speaking about compilations, not only the Dutch, but A Legacy Stained in Blood on the vinyl LP exclusively. So yeah, there's that. Nice, the catalog. I would prefer the zine, but I've read parts of the zine and it's weird. It's just him interviewing himself, I guess. But yeah. Into 3 New Era distro copies. They had the Viatron Necromancia splits. Some of their demo material put together on, or re-released the splits between them. It's actually a very nice, yeah, very nice way to put this out. It is kind of luxurious for not being as an expensive record. Silver foil stamped in there, the logos, the titles, and then the titles also on the back. This is the original cover, or the, yeah, what it's supposed to look like. Black Arts for Necromancia, and then the Everlasting Sins for Varatron. 2 of the foundation bands for Greek black metal for sure, but also for so much more. Everything that is now considered in the bestial, the bigger bestial, like whatever came out of this, and the Herod and the slower doomy parts. Doom is where they shine. So. Legendary material by both bands. There you go. Some of these guys are still at it. I know. Yeah, I've seen them pop up here and there, but yeah, it's incredible. The Imposing Strike of Occult Death Metal. Once again, the eagle shows up. I swear to God, I'll do it one day. I'll do the compilation video of all of them, but yeah, I forget. Just a standard but very quality black pressing, and then there is the insert with, I mean, these pictures are classics. Yeah, Slow Dead backing vocals, that is maybe one of my favorites. The Uncle Fester style. Here is more the Witchcraft style. The Uncle Fester caped weirdo, but yeah, very cool release. This is what I mean with just a little bit more info, but yeah, in good in good new era, not in new era, but in horrible rune style, there is just not much info provided there. Not that it's just a what I would love, I guess. Classic Greek material, also for bands that, yeah, zombie dance. Want to name them once again in the black metal forms. Bands that zombie dance are doing right now, so check it out if you're into that kind of sounds. Taufik. Judas Iscariot, Sacrifice of the Nazarene Child. I kind of opted out of the let's buy every Judas Iscariot bootleg that comes out now, because knowing myself, once I really get into them or into him, I would love to see some originals come in. Not that you see them here a lot, but yeah, they are around. Now this was a different one, Sacrifice of the Nazarene Child, Black Metal Fest 1999. It says itself, it's a live recording. I absolutely love this picture. It's so distorted and demented, and it's just a standard picture, but still the agony on that face. Blackthorn of the Infernal Legions, Poison Your Daggers. Insane release, yeah. The cover, first Judas Iscariot live performance, Sacrifice of the Nazarene, blah blah blah. Black Metal Festival 2, San Antonio, Texas, December the 4th. And this is on Black Death Coven Records. Akhenaten, of course, Imperial on bass, and Proscriptor. There we go. Very good, yeah, bootleg fan release, whatever you want to call it. There is a Blackthorn quote, or yeah, just an entire text. Yeah, it's about how the record came together and what happens around it. This is the poster for it. There you go. With other such luminaries as Tornspawn, the Chasm. I don't know what that is. No, I'm not sure. Midor, something like that. Bloodstorm, Bloodstains. Yeah, a lot of blood. And then I don't know what that is. Yeah, second annual Black Metal Fest. The poster, and then the record itself is a standard black. I think there's color actually of these, maybe purple or something like that. I don't know. These sell out, so I opted to not to, like I said, not to get every one that comes out, but this one was a bit different in my opinion, and one of my favorite covers or pictures of all time, together with the Necromancia. There you go. Worth it, in my opinion, if you're into Judas Iscariot. If you are deeper into it, you probably have it already. Same goes for this one. I can't wait for an original, and if I wait, it's still $1,000, I guess. This is Vislicet Tarus, something like that, from Burzum. This is a new re-release fan edition, fan club edition with a lot of stuff. But this is the first one since the... I should be careful because I say a lot of shit when I do these off-the-cuff videos, but I think it's the first time it got re-released, except for the Back in Black stuff, which nobody wants, but it's the only thing that was affordable. These are a bit closer to the original, I think, in the sense of release-wise, how they look, how they are made, and I was surprised by this, the quality and the standard. There is a label, but I'm blanking on it. Should look it up on Discourse if you want. This is the Misanthropy Records Scion Fame Productions, the Amazon 01 and I2 LP by Burzum, his fourth release. Askev, yeah, I don't know. I think it's fourth release. This is in the Griekhallen studio aufgenommen, of course, in '92, and then released on Misanthropy in '93. My Burzum knowledge, or what I know about the guy and what I like about the guy, mainly focused on Aske, self-titled, and Philosophen, especially Philosophen, just because he talks about it a lot. He, at a point very soon in his career, he was anti-making black metal and started getting influences from dance music, Eurodance even, but from music all over the place. Not that he was, you know, uneducated before, but it's just he was that quickly he was he disliked black metal or what it would become. People still nag about what it is becoming. So you can imagine. All that to say is the one before this one, the one with the castle that I'm blanking on, and then this one, the 2 EPs maybe, I guess, are incredible. I'm not saying anything new. I'm not reinventing the water, but yeah, it's just I never gave them any listen or credit. Not because of Fark or what kind of person he is. He is who he is. I started reading the book or listening to the book because it's on YouTube for the blind people, I guess. But it's just, I mean, he's still a dork. It's incredible. Now he denies he always denied that he did the Stamsloft church and stuff like that. And I don't know, man. The thing that I found the most disturbing is that he never talks about his music, or not much. You know, it always goes about the, you know. But once again, we're talking about some very good tracks on here. That Som en Kang Var was the previous record, and that is the first track on here, rather lengthy track. But I like them all. The title track, and then Tomet is kind of a more ambient, I guess, because that is what he is or was doing too. He was one of the, I don't think he gets enough credit for the dungeon synth stuff or the ambient stuff he did. It's mostly the black metal and the person that gets the hype, but it is very good music, and I can't wait to delve into the other stuff, the incarcerated stuff, the bellows and whatever. I never, maybe heard it when it came out once, but never checked it. Yeah, it's all in Norwegian, of course. But yeah, Misanthropy Records, of course, from London, and then Silent Fame Productions from Norway. So they found each other in that sense. The CD releases are also always on Silent Fame. Am I saying that right? No, Misanthropy. Yes, Misanthropy. Both, I guess. This is the white marble black, I guess. I guess a lot. White version with some grain thrown in there to match the cover. The man himself, another release catalog, this time from Misanthropy from '94. There you go, a newsletter, and then what they had available. Let's see. For example, this record originally, LP, gatefold, sleeve, and marble vinyl was $16 or £9. You know what's worth now. Shirt prices, long sleeve, 15 for Europe dollars, 16 worldwide. Now, I was buying shirts and I told myself not to go crazy with it, but I bought my fourth higher echelon shirt since I was delving a bit deeper, and to celebrate the material, I knew the self-titled, I should say, the books in long sleeve from, once again, Silent Fame and Misanthropy. There you go. From the Recycle guys. When night falls, she cloaks the world in impenetrable darkness. A chill rises from the soil and contaminates the air. Suddenly, life has a new meaning. This is my favorite piece of cloth by a long shot. Been wearing the shit out of it, but yeah. I decided to grab it. Hard flex, I know. On with the records. Supreme Nordic Arts. We're going to get some black metal crime art too. There we go. This is the Order Now, fourth masterpiece. Go to the gatefold, yes. Like I said, $16. Incredible. And then there is one more t-shirt and long sleeve mail order from Plastic Hat Distribution. There you go. It's the full package, but actually done in a very nice way. So yeah, if you can still get your hands on it, I helped a few people on it because I think New Era was up there for a while. They did one more release, so the scope was on it a bit because a lot of people were waiting for these re-releases, I guess. But, the other one is also done nicely, but this is a bit more nice than the other one. So yeah, there we go. Then into the last 4 already for the first chapter. Another split, but this is an order from Haydn's Hart. Bonjour. This is the Burning Winds and Kereberos splits. Yeah, I picked it up mainly because I love Haydn's Hart, love what they are doing, and they had this, I showed the flyer a bunch, oh, here it is. They had their offensive, not that long ago. I think, yeah, this was around the time the Sterrenklang came out, and I delved into this or these this trilogy. But the Bottenberry, the Beveren, the Rock I also have, and the Huldere Volk I never checked out, and I didn't check out the other ones that came directly with them. Now, Burning Winds is a one-man US black metal project that has quite a lot of releases, or a bigger output than I assumed. Pieces of War, When Darkness Reigns, and this is recorded at Necro Mayhem Studios. Nice. Burning Winds is Necrodan, yes, this is Necrodan. A lot of releases, yeah, just one man, foul, look at his pictures, foul USBM, but very under the radar, in my opinion. He's wearing a Blasphemy shirt, so yeah, all that you need to know. Year-wise, I'm not sure if this is new material. I think this is an older split, finally on vinyl, something like that. This is the Kerebros, am I saying that right? Kerberos, I'm sorry. Play Creek black metal exclusively, Wraith and Genocide horror. Also, not ideal son-in-law, but yeah, there you go. A split that cemented, I think, a bond between, yeah, these two bands, and between the United States and Holland. But Pieces of War, like I said, Burning Winds, was Where Darkness Reigns, Burning Winds, was. There was something with the track list, but it's not repeating. I think it's a double split compilation. I'm pretty sure now. Yeah, but Pieces of War will be one, and then When Darkness Reigns. So they have 2 splits that are now. That is probably the deal. It's been a long day. What do you want from me? But yeah, cool to support the label in this way and to shine a new light. I bought it for the Burning Winds, but I stayed for the Kerberos. So check it out. This was the extra thrown in. For an order that I was planning to do, yeah, a bit longer, because this was in my cart forever in a few distros. This is Stormzege and Hammergilde, the Windtide Wolftide split. There you go. I know Hammergilde from, they had that record with the Viking, the 2 big Viking on the boat, the Viking ship. I think Bulgard also picked it for his top 2022 or something. It is called, not Hammer Time though. That would be a bit stupid. But yeah, Windtide, Wolftide, Hammertide. No, I'm blanking on. I think Viking, just Viking, probably. I'll change the tape first. Okay, so this is becoming a tape delay also, I guess. We are listening to Geheimnisvoll. Sorry, Grundhirde. Finally got something in by them. It's getting all very confusing. Spellbinding Mysticism on Nietstang. The full length, I guess. 1 to 5 tracks. So yeah, there you go. Where were we? Hammergilde with Viking. I didn't check, but I think I know for sure. And then Stormzege. I don't know Stormzege. I guess 2 Dutch bands or Holland bands. There you go. This is bought pure on the strength of the Viking album. These tracks are a bit slower than I remember the other record to be. It is not doom, but it kind of drags a bit, which is not bad. Tot eens weer Windtide, Wolftide, Woldam en gekerfd in steen om Hasweg en Walpurgisfire Voer Records. Jesus. En dan Stormzege, hij is op voet van oorlog, de rustloze dwaler, heldenlied uit vergane jaren, eer de wereld vergaat. Very Dutch sounding. It also it reminds of that Dutch part where yeah, who else is in? I think Fur has it a bit, but that's English lyrics for most part, I guess. I'm not hearing everything crisp. But who has it too? Wederganger kind of started as that sing-songy, but not really. So yeah, an interesting path within Dutch black metal. That it's kind of pagan, I guess, or Viking-esque. Not battery, but no more of the hero songs of yore. Here we go. Comes with a inserts, lyrics with a wolf on it, man with a hammer. And this is also pressed very nice. This is the gray marble black. Still available. It's not a new record. It's not an old record, but I don't know when it came out. There's no year on here. I don't think there's a year here. 2022. Wapen is Stormzege, all instruments and vocals. This is a no? This is a very thick paper. Hammergild is Orval. The drums are by H. Schlossberg, 2020. Yeah, recorded in 2018, drum in 2020. Yeah, very good. Check it out if you're into the Dutch stuff I just told you. But it's not Urfaust Dutch slow, but it's aching in that direction. Then one that I meant to pick up a long time ago, both of them actually. This is Azelsgard, a cover that struck me, especially online, I guess. I saw it pop up in some distros, the right people showed it on YouTube. So I was intrigued. That and the fact that this is under the sign of the Black Wolf from 2023. That and the fact that he is a Polish guy, Lower Silesian Stronghold and Doomsday Elite. It's Polish. The lyrics, but yeah, the cover always struck me, that coat of arms. Polish, not necessarily. Yeah, it looks to the Polish past, of course, but it has this ominous synth, which I guess is Polish. Orc drums in the back, so it's war team building up. It's this bacchanal of sound. It's a one-man band, and it shakes and rattles all over the place. It's not really played well like Velas, for example, but it does the thing. Bass drum is almost to the point of being very obnoxious, which once again is a good thing and probably the point. He has kind of a versatile voice, but it's very repetitive, which once again it's not a bad thing in this thing, but it's just one of those records that is, it's just made to hate. That's the best way to describe it. It's just hateful Polish black metal by Azelsgard. I think he has a few previous outputs, maybe a demo here and there. This is a 5-tracker. It has songs on here ranging from 2021 to 2022. There's one here from 94, which makes me think it's a cover. And it also says here that there's more than one artist, but yeah, it's all in Polish, so it's kind of hard. Black, there he is, Mr. Non-LaVey. There was a payoff for all that reading. So yeah, Azelsgard, check it out. Maybe if you're into just Polish, but then put in some rattly, I guess, 4-man project. Azelsgard. Then one that I deemed the most expensive new records, but you will regret it if you don't do it now, for this year is Folk Folie from Commando Peste Noire, or just Peste Noire. Did I say that right? Folk Folie, yes. The maybe most like Peste Noire records. They are in a steady stream of just releasing the material, the records everybody knows now that if you want to get a Best Noir record, you have to dish out money. This was actually an expensive record. I think all in all it was over 40 euros. I don't think I hit the 50 mark, but close. I got the demo box sets that I'm looking at. I'll show it now. It's just as good. From Isengrin, since we're cooking in this video, you won't mind me getting up to show this because this will be in a table, but who knows. This is the Mortis Orbis, I think, Terrarum, like I said, from the time Niesh was still in there. There you go. This is the OB with the text from Guido. Yeah, here's your tape order. Yeah, wait till you see it. Put in an Isengrin shirt, which I showed. Hope the size will be okay. No, it's actually too big, but it fits me well for around the house. So thank you. If you get a shirt from him, if you know who he is, get your size. There you go. The two incredibly hard pictures by Best Noir. Yeah, I'm starting to love them more and more by each passing time, and the fact that that Ikido was willing to part with this. I still need to hit him up for part 2. He still has some nice stuff, and once I'm done, I'll shoot a link. There will still be more for everybody. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Guido. Back to Pest Noir, Folk Folie. There you go. Comes with a insert. They're nicely done. I mean, I was talking about them, steady deluge of re-releases, but I think a lot of people are waiting and they sell out, so why the fuck not? I'll show the sleep over. I'll show the thing first. It's a double red vinyl, clear, not like the last time, and then it's kind of the same as the CD, I think. It's not the original cover, but there you go. One day someone will sell their entire Best Noir collection and I will be there to rip it all up, show everything, I guess. The frogs? Yes, the frogs. The frogs. The fucking frogs, huh? So yeah, Best Noir, yeah, band that is legendary, hits legendary status by now. Gee, thank you once again. Legendary. There will be more French coming in part 2, and it will be worth it, so stick around and I'll see you soon. Yes, I will let the, I was going to put on Pest Noir, but I'll let Grundherde play. I'm in love with everything this guy does. He's starting to get some, Skion Dugenga is starting to get some distribution in Europe, which is a crime. I mean, he was one of the first guys who connected with Horrible Room, and still but it was a hard time for Russia to distribute stuff. Anyway, since we are in America, let's stay there for a while. This is an order that came from Werewolf Productions, I'm not sure. They had a record that I was gunning for, still after the other one, but that's next. And I just made it an order worth getting because the shipping was cheap. I think they're from Poland, I'm not sure. This is Cirrus with their 2013 records, I think. I have been listening to CW Productions with Griselda, with Grand Mood, with Kestrel, with Cirrus, with... there's more, but I'm blanking. And they were one of the first bands that, apart from maybe Raspberry Bulbs, but Raspberry Bulbs was always on the punk side for me, while Cirrus and the, like I said, the CW Productions troupe was more, was playing black metal. Always punk influence, I should say, but still. Night Falls and bestows Insect Fixation, which is a hell of an opener. All at once, structure on Earth, smallest hue, sharpened spectacle among the detritus, I think. On CW, very nice tip-on sleeve. There is nothing too much extra on here. There is a lyric sheet, which won't give me the year, but it says the lyrics, so there are a lot of writers on here. Bilius Pius, CW and Bizarre Culprit are credited for the lyrics on this beast. There you go. Wow, Grundheap with the blasts in the back. Yeah, if you're into US punk, black metal, it's not all punk, but I just like with Orval Room. It's there. It's Iljarn. It's not the twang that Feral Heart has, but it's maybe a bit more garagey or something. I don't know. Just check it out. Talked about them a bunch. Another American band, but sound-wise, same and different. There's no punk. This is black metal, fierce, but very layered in front. Not much low ends, not much deep booming. Very in-your-face, direct and straightforward. This is Svetovit. I have Nature's Fury by them, and this is their. I think this is from. This is 2009, 2010, but it came out later. I'm not sure how it's. Nature's Fury is, I think, before this one. I don't know. This is from the Brotherhood of Light. This is recorded in the Tower Stronghold, it says here, in California. I think CW is from Oregon, I'm not sure, but these are Californian boys. Valhalla Dreams, Song and Soul. This is limited to 300, and this is 258. Like I said, I fell in love with the entire that part of my producing shadows on that part of America that does the pagan, maybe NSBM even side of black metal that deserves to be heard. Very good pressing on this one. There we go. Still fucking with the lights. I don't know if it's too dark. I look amazing. So. There we go. Svetovit. Interesting band. I said about all these guys, but the sound is just so, it's dry. It's fucking dry. It's drier than the driest lambic, but yeah, check it out. To Valhalla. Then the record that is not dry in sound, that is booming, and that has everything you need. I think when you are into, if you want to hear the best, that's saying a lot. The very high quality and good plates. USBM, NSBM, this is it. This is Quand l'étoile de David Brûlé from Elitism, one of the guys that has ties to the scene in God damn it, all these lights. Do I have the tape? Of course I have the tape. To the Concilium guys, because this is his other project, or a project that he has also, and this is Spirits of War. He has Eden a Holocaust. Yeah, another tape. This is on Majesty of War Productions. The CD is, I'm not even sure, and the vinyl is coming out, but I don't even know when or where. Also a very good tape. This is closer to the Concilium, I guess, sound than the other one. Yeah, this is the guy. He is called HGH. Then you have Vlad, the pictures now. Vlad. The other two are Sejanus, I think, Sejanus and Dictator Spectre on bass. Yeah, recommended this, and the if you, yeah, like I said, if you're into fucking French black metal, that kills. This is good. This is the shit. Soft trucks and hard trucks. It has the link with the Concilium bands, like Senior Volant. I think he is a member here and there of Senior Volant. I'm not sure. I'm not too deep in the nowadays connections there, but yeah, he is one of the younger guys within the scene that is really putting his stamp on what is the banner war sound for France. Once again, hyperbole, a lot of hyperbole, but it's good. It does that. It does the French thing. It's French vocals, French titles. I'm not sure if the vocals are in French. I think so, because it reminded me of France. It's of course about this kind of shit. Sous la bombe alliée, Islam, serviteur d'Israël. No comments. 30 avril 1945, Le Sublime et la Mort et la Nouvelle Religion. On Werewolf Promotion, so that's where I got it. 185 out of 288. I'm still hoping on the other, if that is, I don't know that one as well, but I'm rambling, calm down. Cheers. It's just such a good record. It flew under my radar. Here. Vers les Camps de la Mort, hommage à Vélez. So yeah, that is where I was going. The first track is a homage to Vélez. It has that sound. It is the melancholic synths are there, which are not present on, for example, Asgard in this capacity. This is grandiose in scope while still, yeah, being so fierce and nasty that just stabs you constantly. But the sound is just enormous. There is Polish, and I think, in my opinion, it's one of the best mixes of those two styles, the French Concilium and then the Polish, as Legion, Graveland, for example, that has been done in a while. This is un extrait de l'interview réalisée en 2016 pour le fanzine Au milieu de ruines. I would love to read, because my French is, I mean, I can read it, but comprehend is another thing. This is the cover again on a piece of paper, black metal crime arts, the Dolton cup, which you can see everywhere. I even saw something on a Motorhead cover this week, which I never saw, which is a classic, I guess. Black, it's a more architectural pearls out of Austria, I guess. And these are the same, which, I mean, you gotta love a house. But yeah, I'm joking about it a bit, but check it out for yourself. It's becoming increasingly hard to find the records by him. I was in contact a bit. He's on my list for maybe like an interview, but I don't want to be the that channel, I guess. We'll see. But yeah, I was in contact with him for the other one, for the other record, if we get it. Which, once again, since we are here, let's go full throttle. This is Kristallnacht with In Place of War 2000 and 2002. Compilation done by Out of the Dungeon? Yes. The only true, not bootleg releases from Kristallnacht. There we go. French Concilium LF, vocals and guitar, recorded in 2000, 2001, yeah. LF, and then you have Rost, who does the drum machines of Elitism and War. So yeah, it's not weird that Elitism shows the name it has. Compilation, I guess, pretty sure. There is some absurd cover on here, mastered by Harold Mentor, Kristallnacht from 94 to 2002, and the Concilium stamp. There is not too much on here. This came out on tape also, but this is the very thick pressing of that record. Classic, fucking incredible, master of his skill, whatever you want to call it. This is where black metal, or French black metal, has shown yeah, mandatory. But I guess if you are not into this kind of music, I mean, I was talking about AC/DC last week, so we are here for all of you. Also for good shit. There you go. I'm sure, I don't think it's around, but yeah, let's find out. Maybe the label still has copies, I'm not sure. Then the leftovers from the last Final Agony or Black Omen, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I think I showed the co-op maybe from that thing. What else was in there? Maybe some, I'm blanking already. It was a while ago, definitely before summer, of course. But these were the two that I never picked up, or that never were in the bunch. That Simulax never had these, I think, or they came a bit later. Who knows? This is a Dead Reptile Shrine with Nick, I think. It is a band that I know from a YouTube documentary that I once saw. They are one of the more Finnish weird bands, which is saying a lot because, you know, it's Finland. It is black metal. It is more ambient, dark electronics, stuff like that. All practice dreamwork and metal by Dead Reptile Shrine in the year. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. Released as a promo CDR, Hail to the Ancient Gods, Brutal Hordes, and what's this? AKR. Still not sure this is the final Agony pressing of this one, but it is out there music. Outsider Finnish black metal. They're good at that. Maybe Circle of Ouroboros, but when they were on severe hard trucks or something like that. Some woods. You have to be in a mood, but just to not have anything by them, and then yeah, if the label recommends, please tell me. If the label recommends, sometimes we listen, and Final Agony is one of those labels that just, they are in my heart forever, and it's cemented. Then, speaking about Circle of Ouroboros, this is Avatar, pretty sure, the other guy, not our favorite interviewee, but this is Elemental Nightburn, one of his solo projects together with Vorder. He's also in Keres, of course, but this is more the Vorder sounds. After two demos that I never saw in my life, Old Amorfati. There you go. Did I get it there? I think so. I think I got it at Amorfati. Is it the? Yeah, I got it there. I remember it. No big deal. This is, yeah, the first full length, I guess, after two demos that came out, I think maybe in 2016 on Kunpalvelos. 2016, I'm not sure of. There you go. Vorder, yeah, very not Circle of Ouroboros. It's black metal, but a lot of, it has groove. So yeah, it's not, it's just an enjoyable record actually. Not that the rest is not, but very different. Here we go, A and B, Starry Nights. Of course, on the hunt for the demos, but there will be a nifty demo compilation, I assume, very, very soon. But yeah, that is that. I'm going to cut here, get a beer, and I'll see you. To make it a bit easy on myself, I put on the records. I was in the mood for something a bit warmer. I was mistaken, it's not that warm, it's from Finland of course, but yeah, Elemental Nightburn. Put that here to put it back in. Then for the last three, I guess, two that came from, I'm pretty sure this is just a straight Iron Bonnet order. There was a tape that came with it, but I'm blanking on that one. Not the Spectral Moon, that's next, but I don't know. Or a 7, oh yeah, 7-inch. Aramites with Revelations. This was a record that all of a sudden popped up everywhere. I think everywhere. There is a small circle on Instagram that I follow. I think Jay is in there, or Joachim. I guess his name is out there. He showed it, and there were a few others, people that I know from the time that I was really into Portuguese black metal, and yeah, had a lot of context. A lot of context here. They were showing this record all of a sudden, maybe because it was that many years old, I'm not sure. It's not that old, but it's old enough to, yeah, I don't know, man. I just missed it, I guess. There's some altar stuff in here. Yeah, a very good, under the radar Portuguese black metal records from that time. I don't know what year it's on here. It's Altar 115. I don't have any clue where they are at now. It's not that old. So yeah, 2021, 2022. Seems like ages ago. But yeah, just one that I missed, and I didn't, except for Vitala and maybe Monsveneris I didn't follow too much. I don't think I got the last Black Celeste, maybe 2 records. The Camelabum I never heard, so maybe it's time to delve back in. This was just a nice reminder. Can't tell you anything more. Atax Isalubris and Spiritus on drums. Yeah, there's that Nietzsche quote in there, so. There is a mountain range. I don't know. Need to check it a bit more, but yeah, just one of those records with dirt cheap. Just fold over cover, just a Droning, a gem, because I was after this one, and this is the Regere Sinister, also from Finland, with Inside the Eyes of Horned Winds. There we go. Was waiting for this one after a few demos split with the weird guy. I think the American Inside the Eye of Horned Winds came out. The Finnish duo that is Hatered, something like it. I'll see it in a minute. And Holocausto. This is Finnish Black Doom, it says on here, and this is one of the bands I was talking about coming out with the Bestial or Baratrum Beherit. What else was the band? Baratrum Necromancia, that kind of unbelievable powerhouse of black Greek Finnish, even Brazilian doom that just clapped back into existence. I think with bands like Munden of Xesbet, Perverted Ceremony. There are more. Witchcraft is a bit later, but also, you know, there are bands doing this shit. This is focused mainly on the doom part of things. It is very slow, very pulled back. Mid-based and bass-driven underground black metal with the ancient feel of the classic Hellenic sound and the early 90s Brazilian black doom. This album offers 7 morbid, melancholic songs from the darkest corners of hell for fans of Necromancia, Asaradel, Varatron Beherit, early Samael, which is also a name that keeps popping up, and Xantotol, yeah, Polish too also. There you go, the full length by the 2 Inside the Eye of Horned Winds. I love the back cover drawing even more than the front cover. The crouched or hunched demon. This is done by the female part of this band, who also does the artwork, who does the artwork for a lot of bands. She has, I described it at or in a talk with Taufik Zombie Dance, as a moyenne but more distorted style of things, and I absolutely adore this bad guy. Here we go. Hell Conjurer, drums and guitar, and Malefic Eye, vocals, bass, guitar, and keyboards. One of those new Finnish powerhouses. Love to see them live. I know Hell Conjurer plays. They can be too far behind. There's Greek on here for some reason, and my stigmata runs Black Filth. There you go. In the dark, I laugh at the blind rats searching for the lost light. It's gone. Photo credit, I and Timo Ketola. This guy keeps popping up, but yeah, drawn artwork by Hel Ketunen, which she is also on Instagram if you want to follow her. Spoken word lyrics written and guest vocals performed by Tapeon, by Bestial, necro-perverser of traditional goat worship and mockery. It has everything you need in a record, or that I need in a record. I've listened to this multiple times, digital, and then finally, the final came in. I was actually waiting or refreshing the Iron Bonnet site for this to come in, just to have this as the inner. I mean, they know what's up. Like I said, would love to see them live. They are in one of those cunty nuclear war now sleeves that I don't mind when you put it in here, but the sticker never comes off. I tend to keep them locked in, but yeah, this won't stay locked in. That's it. To everybody involved there, cheers. Please, Pamkaker 2 Fest, or I mean even Life After Death. Get 'em. And then the absolutely last one for tonight, we are going to grace the hour mark. Severe Heads Open Mind, something like that. I mean, it's an Instagram moniker. He is a page on Instagram that I have been in contact with for a while. Just because he has great records, he presents very well, always the same, but always very nice. Plus he has exquisite taste in black metal all over the place. It goes from Bestial to clean black to Norwegian stuff, all over the place. There's spectral voice in there, you know, just a good taste. He's doing these competitions where you put in or you share stuff, you know, you put in the ballots and then you see the Wheel of Fortune and you lost. This time I won. I don't know how it happened. I was the second Belgian winner in his competition, so it cost him quite a penny, I think. I thanked him numerously, but here is the big thank you. He got me Titan Blood with 7 chalices, the only Titan Blood I'm missing, apart from the very early stuff. Timo Getola artwork, like I said, it's by accident, but he keeps popping up. Yeah, Titan Blood is one of those bands. Spain? Yes. That are hard to classify. They are so brutal, they are death metal, but they are so ritual, they are black metal. They are just a very nice melange, over the top, chaotic, close to Cataxis in sound and feel, but not really. There is that warmth in there from maybe the Mediterranean side. I don't know. Severed Heads, Open Minds from Chris. Tom, thank you for taking part and the giveaway and being a supporter of the page. Congrats on the win and enjoy this beast of an album. Always nice when there's some hand drawn in there. Yeah, like I said, I never had this one. Now, this is not a standard original normal copy or a new copy. This is a 2009, I think, release on the Norma Evangelium Diaboli, and then that label, which I can't read, I think it's their label. This is the, like I said, original press. This is not the Blood Cake one, which I confirmed is a real thing. The band's caked some of the sleeves in blood to give to close circle friends. Very basic but very nice, all different center labels with different symbols. There's a lot of symbology going in, even in the back corner. I don't know if it's all Timo Getola, I'm pretty sure it is. Lettering, text, typography, everything you want is done by this guy. He died, of course, but he is almost that good that it overshadows, or that it's a symbiosis, like with the Swallowed, for example. There are tons of records that there's a symbiosis between. He doesn't just do artwork, he becomes the extra member of the band. I talked about him before, I had done a paperwork on him, so you should know by now that he is one of the absolute greats. Yeah. In the Massacrement issue, there's also a big piece on him, but yeah, his artwork is phenomenal. I have this Death Spell Omega hanging next to my bed, that chalice with the snakes, but this is, I mean, yeah, here are the guys, or personnel. It's very demonic, H.P. Lovecraft-esque, death worship, ritualistic, dark, black, death. Something like that? Yes, something like that. And free. Thank you once again to Chris from Severed Heads. It's always nice to, I mean, this was lost for a while in postage, so we kind of both gave up, and you were already sending another copy, said, hold your horses, it'll show up. Yeah, Titan Blood. That's it, about 20 records my entire summer, my entire black summer. I'm going to listen to a bit more music. I guess the Elitism will be back up with the rest of my Orval. But that's it for now. That's it for a while, I think, because I only have a sweater and a t-shirt coming in. But we'll see what's up. New Era is still holding my shit. I talked to them yesterday. Summer's never the easiest period, but we survived once again. That's it. Thank you. Like I said, grace the hour mark. I'll see you soon. There's plans. I'll be back. Have a great weekend. New upload will be, I hope this will be up tomorrow, so Friday. So if you're looking at this when it comes out, have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.